pick up my nephew, but what's going on?
Okay, where'd she go to?
I just said to the car, sir, what is going on again?
She got in a car in the middle of the road.
I'm sorry, in the middle of the road?
Yeah, when she saw me.
And they hit all the branches in the area, all of our branches. And they have different checks. Now this isn't a Regent's check, so I don't know, but hang on, he's hang on, I'm trying to call him. But he called the other branch, so he knows. Hang on 1 second.
97.
Go ahead.
What's your ETA?
I'm westbound on Weber right now. You need me to expedite?
54.
Hello? Hey Jim, it's Wendy. Okay, so did you talk to Lisa? Because the only information we have is what she sent us. So the cops are here. The cop is here now. Oh, okay. Okay, well then I'll get off. Well, because the officer's here, and I'm just kind of explaining, I'm trying to tell him. Okay, thanks. Alright, he's trying to reach out to the lady who reported it from the other branch.
For
fraud.
To see if it was...
Confirmed fraud. See, that's what she sent. So, this is what we got. I mean, we had the same thing the other day, but different. Okay, just an FYI, so just trying to catch a check for 743, started in several branches.
12:59. When did that...
That's what Lisa, she's a branch manager from Cortez Road.
And that happened at 1 o'clock for 743. And did
Yeah.
she get denied on that then?
Oh, she has a different checks, okay, yeah.
But
So
it's
they have
same
different
name.
checks. Yeah, so what they do is this, they get a bunch of different checks and they go around trying to catch them against their available balance, and then what they do is then they get the money and they pull the money that they put in. It's just like, it's a common thing, they try it all the time with us.
So this is not the same. Is she...
No, it's not with us.
Okay.
And then she said she took a picture of her driver's license and the check, so.
And then,
See, it's a different check, see? Hang on, let me pull it up.
and then what location is that?
Cortez Road.
Okay.
That's wrong. See how it's a different check? See, it's a different check for 743. She's got a different check. They probably have a ton of them in that car, whoever that person was with.
Yeah.
And we had one the other day who the police went to Gulfgate, a different girl with the same situation. She had different checks.
Okay. I'm just going to wait for the other officer and then I'll question her in just a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just trying to figure out what's going on here.
What, one check? Okay, why should people write it?
What's that? Yeah.
Something like to print this out any bigger. I can see she can email it to me. I don't know if I can print it out any bigger.
It's fine. What I plan on doing is just kind of questioning her.
It's a common thing they do.
Yeah, no,
It's
but
always tons of people.
I'll catch her in a lie here, but just
But the person that came in, that was with her, that came in, he said,
just as I
the
was.
boy or the girl, whoever that was.
Yeah.
He said, how much longer is this going to take? And of course I was trying to stall her, right?
Yeah.
Because I was at lunch and they said they were calling you. So I said, that person got on the phone with somebody and said, I'll be there in about 20 minutes. I don't know if they were,
Yeah, so I just saw her walk out and get into a car that was out there on 41. What's going to happen is I'm going to assume she's going to go to jail for this today. But then I can't do anything about this case, which I would encourage that branch.
Oh, she's going to call me right now, so.
So I'll give you our case number, and then when they make a report with the Manatee Sheriff's Office, they can just relate the two cases when I give you a case number.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you.
Hi. So I'm late to the party. Jason. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah.
So
What are we saying is going on here, ma'am? I'm kind of new.
Yeah. So it's a pretty common thing that happens at the banks. So they have an account with us. So
They
it's
do,
like a
meaning
ring.
them or
She does.
Okay.
Yeah. So they have like a ring of people, and what they do is they deposit like cash in the account, like $900.
Okay.
They got multiple checks. I don't know if you can see this when I can show you a picture. I couldn't print it any better, but she went to Cortez Road at like earlier today at like 12.
1 o'clock today.
Okay.
And she had a completely different check for $743. So what they try to do is they say, what's my available balance? Oh, I have $900 in there, so they know that they have $900. Sometimes banks don't know any better, and what they'll do is they'll cash the check against the $900, saying that they have enough to cover it.
We're kind of
And
wondering
then-
though how they're. Do you have any idea how they're getting these checks?
I mean, does this Sharon report this check stolen, or is it
Well, Lisa is calling me because there's a different check that she had, so it's
Is
a
that this
completely
one
different
here?
person, yeah. So I don't, she's gonna give me the details on that one.
And is that one a branch?
I haven't called and verified this one yet, but, hang on, I'll show you.
so Serenity has an account with you? Okay, she's claiming,
See this check? So Lisa, the branch manager, who, because they always look like this, it's almost like the same handwriting, we had somebody,
Okay.
same thing,
Okay.
yesterday that came in.
Okay.
They hit all of our locations, so they hit 3 or 4 locations with 3 or 4 different checks, they're trying to get us to cash it, and then they pull their 900 out, and then they skip town, and then they're gone. So, and the handwriting's always the same, and the amounts are just always just weird, unusual amounts. So I don't know where they got them from. I assume they're probably stolen. I don't know. But you can see this one's completely somebody else.
What am I not getting here?
No, I'm on the same page as you as far as
She has an account here. She's claiming that a woman named Sharon wrote her a check.
yes,
Right? And she's wanting to cash the check?
Right.
yes.
And you're suspicious that this may be a stolen check.
Right.
based
because they
off
do
the
it all the
recent
time. There's like a
history.
ring of people that come around and do it, and we've.
But
all
is-
the police
is-
have
But
come multiple times.
shy of knowing that this is a stolen check.
Well, that's why she's calling me, because she's verified that one was fraudulent, so I'm gonna assume that this one's gonna be fraudulent too. And
So
she's calling me
she's
that.
waiting to verify that that's fraudulent.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Let's.
She's the
How long do you think
branch
she's going to be till she gets back with that?
Have we tried reaching out to the Sharon?
Well, no, but I could do that right now while we're waiting. I can call that bank while we're waiting. We had the same thing the other day at Gulfgate, and they went, and I don't know if they
I
were-
want to. We're on the same page.
Yeah.
I just wanted to confirm that we have a victim first.
Right, I mean, we have to.
But if
Okay, well, let me verify this one, and I'm waiting for the branch
and
manager.
if we can confirm at least that other one is fraudulent, then I can go ahead and go
You're
forward.
right, it looks weird that she's going to various branches and depositing
She,
checks.
She's not depositing.
so
Or cashing them.
so as I walked up, friend or associate is exiting the bank, runs out to 41, jumps in a car,
And flies.
mid 41,
And said, I'll be there in 20 minutes.
So-
She was
Have we
asking.
run her?
I haven't ran it yet.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna call
wanted
you.
to
I'm gonna
go.
call you
Can
now.
you just hang? I'm gonna go grab my marine
You're gonna
card.
do that? Okay, you do that.
And then I want to confirm that other check first before I start questioning. Obviously, we can't do anything about the MSO case.
Yeah.
But I just want to have some
Yeah.
ammo with the
Yeah,
questions.
absolutely.
I'll run.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
so you have to have an account for you guys to cash a check. They
You don't
cash
have
it-
to, but if it's a Regions check, we'll cash it with a fee, but. it's-
That's not a Regions, that's a,
Yeah,
what bank is it?
so they don't have to have an account.
Okay.
We would run it through a third party, but they would verify it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, did she just call? I think she's on the phone.
So,
Can I see this?
the money just got withdrawn.
Lisa?
Probably went in and withdrew the money.
Oh, hey, okay. Did you verify the other one was fraud on that check?
So you have to have money in an account for them to cash another
Yeah.
bank's check. Well, that money,
Was it a different check or the same
they,
one?
whoever ran out, they're
Right.
suspecting probably went and got that $900 out of the account. So because she said they knew we'd confiscate it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Has a valid Class D operator, expires 7430.
So the person who this check is, they went to the bank and took that money out. Like, just
She has an account here. That's how they allow her to
No,
cash other
I get-
bank's checks.
I got you, but she's here, so we call the police are here, they wanna know how do we know it's confirmed fraud.
They went and got
Here,
that
I got
out,
another
so
completely
nobody
different
can
check than
take
what you have, I got 605. And she was
So
with
which
somebody,
lends
they
itself
jumped in
to
a
the
car
police.
and they just removed the money from some other location. I don't know where they got it.
or
The-
Gulfgate Cortez here.
Right.
There's something there. I just want to sit down. I kind of want to confirm that did this, and then I can
Because if
clutch it
this
off.
woman goes, yeah, I wrote her a check, then they got one.
I know. No, and that's what I
More
wanted
likely
to.
won't happen.
Yeah.
Which means
Well,
this
that's
is
good, because I have a different one, but they just want us to, we have to
mean, if
verify
somebody
that it's
reports a
fraud
store,
before we,
then we're
push
covering
her.
up
I have to
for
verify that it's fraud, so I'm trying to reach out on my end to
At
this
the very
thing.
least, we have all the information.
Right. It's a stolen check, that's one thing.
Are you able to try to,
Because if we can confirm
reach
this, that
out on
happened at
that
1
check?
o'clock
And
today.
I'll try to reach out on this
I was
one,
just going
because
to give
like I
them a
said,
case
I don't know
number,
what cops
make
do
sure
if
that they
can't
reach
verify
out
that's
to
fraud, do you know what I mean?
MSO to report that, and then follow up with the one from yesterday. at
I'll reach out on
Gulfgate.
this one. Okay.
So she never wrote her check.
Then-
Okay, so she did the same thing based on an email from the other branch, so she's been to 3 different branches, so she said she just managed to get the check.
Okay.
So she's gonna call and try to verify that it's, I mean, we see it all the time.
Okay.
I know you need to verify that it's fraudulent.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I can't.
so she's gonna do that on that one, and I'm gonna do that on this one.
Okay. How long would that take, do you think?
As soon as I get somebody to answer the phone, I'll just
Okay. In the meantime, you want to read her and just find out what's going on, or what do you want to do?
oh, we did for 17.
At the very least, we've confirmed my identity, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, we've got the name.
But yeah, no, I was on the same page as you. I just wanted to.
This is a very common thing that they do, we see it all the time.
I mean, not that we deal with a lot of financial stuff,
Put
but
$100 on an account, and you have to steal the check.
that's what we're kind of confused.
My
I'm
name is Wendy. I'm calling from Regions Bank here in Sarasota, Florida. We have a customer actually who has been going to different branches with multiple different checks, trying to cash them. And I was wondering, and we actually have the police here because we've kind of had the very similar situation a lot of times, where they put money into the account, they have multiple different checks, they hit up all of our branches trying to cash them, and then they pull the money out of the account and disappear. Is there any way you can help me verify that this is fraud? Because I have the police here, and of course I get it, you have to
That's
verify
a
that it's fraud
Popka
before you
address.
turn it.
That's a Popka address. She's from Brooksville.
Are those close?
All right, thank you.
Popka is.
You're gonna talk to the branch manager of this bank, so.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, they might need to reach out to the customer,
customer,
phone
yeah.
number, but I don't know that phone number is not.
You want me to reach out to the?
You can try that number, I just don't know if that phone number is fraudulent too. You know what I mean? That's the customer.
Well, so you're saying the
I'm
full
calling
check
the
is
bank
fake.
first.
I'm saying it might be a real check that was stolen.
Yeah,
That's
no.
what we
Okay.
think.
Let me go get my work phone.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't think the check is fake. I just think that there's a bunch of stolen checks and they're just
Right.
going around and trying to cash them.
Right.
And then what they do is they take the money. Yeah, I agree with you. All right. Yeah, no, I agree 100%.
Yes,
Did
Regions
you want that
Bank.
printout or no?
She's a member there,
Do you
so
need this stuff?
do you have an actual phone number for Miss Jones?
You know what, maybe I should. Oh.
Okay, thank you. This is the number of the credit union.
Was it?
She's like, somebody from Regions Bank just called us about this woman. I'm like, yeah.
Well. I don't
Hello?
know. My assistant who's gone today helped her.
Hi, I'm looking for a Sharon. My name's Officer Miller. I'm with the Sarasota Police Department in Sarasota, Florida.
I mean, what our corporate security.
Well, the reason I'm calling is because we're at a Regions Bank down here, and there is a young lady who's attempting to cash a check from your bank account with your name on it.
It's hard to confirm that identification, so if we're going to write a warrant, we need to do
Well, yes. So I guess what I want from you, I understand that you were alerted by your bank back in November to some unusual activity, and you said that you weren't writing these checks. Is that correct?
And yesterday, she looked like this. She didn't look like that to me. From what I saw.
And what we can also do is run her and to see if maybe the vehicle is ready. I mean,
No, I got you. That's a big process.
there's probably there's definitely 3 of them because obviously you had one in the car.
Do you
Probably
know
more.
when
They're probably
those checks
staying
were
in a hotel
stolen
and
from
traveling
you?
up the coast.
November.
They're probably already in like Naples, right? Trying to head up there. I don't think they're
Oh,
gonna
you
more
think they were
regions.
pulled from the trash? Okay, all right. Okay. But just to be clear, you do not know anyone named Serenity.
Yeah, they pulled the money out. I'll look at the account.
Well,
see
you
where they
could
pulled it
still
from.
possibly know a young lady named Serenity.
Can I check?
Oh,
Let me
well,
check her account.
Okay,
Yeah,
so,
funny.
all right, so you don't know her, and you never wrote her a check. Is that correct? Okay.
Let's say that for me. Hold on one second. Jay, yeah, we're gonna step in here real quick. Hold on one second. There, hold on. Okay. So, I'm gonna assume you know what's going on. I'm gonna read you your Miranda rights real quick.
It's not mine.
Okay, hold on.
What's on?
What's in my purse?
Fair enough.
What's funny?
I'm gonna read you your Miranda warning, okay?
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court of law. You have the right to talk to the attorney and have him present with you before during any question. If you cannot afford your time, you can only talk to you before during questions you wish. You can decide any time to exercise these rights and answer questions or make any statements. You understand to these rights to explain to having these rights in mind, you wish to talk to us.
I'm sorry, say it one more time.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us?
No. I would like to have, like, a member or something with me.
How old are you?
18.
Okay, you're an adult.
I know.
Okay.
I have a sister-in-law that works at a correctional facility. I would like to get in contact with her.
Well, here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna be going to jail today, okay? Regarding what's going on here, if you'd like to talk,
But I'm still gonna go to jail.
yes, you're right.
How am I, like, what's gonna happen to me?
Well, you're gonna go to jail. You're gonna be booked, and
Like the girl women?
yes, you're an adult.
Okay, what if they beat me up or something?
You'll be protected.
Protected.
Were your friends gonna come back and get you, or were they going?
I
to the house?
don't know what's happening. I was left.
What's that?
Oh,
jeez.
That's it.
Well,
Do you want to explain to her what she's being charged with?
You're being charged with uttering a forged instrument. So, this check right here does not belong to you, and was not written to you, correct?
Well, obviously.
Okay, well that's what you're being charged with.
And now
Okay.
I'm gonna be charged from the country because they put a gun in my purse.
oh, what? Holy they did. Yep, they did.
Do you want to tell us about this?
I think I was set.
You were set up.
I don't know. I'm just going along with
Hey, I'm gonna make a phone call.
Yeah.
JD.
Oh
Because
my
this is.
God.
Yep.
Can we please call somebody for me?
Hey, a bullet just fell down there. You want to grab that for me? Yep. Okay, so you wanted a lawyer. You didn't want to speak. So now, we're not asking you any questions, okay?
What questions are you gonna ask me?
I can't ask them because you already determined you did not want to speak to us.
No, I don't want this to happen like this.
Well, this is happening at this point. I can
Okay,
tell
what do
you
you want
more.
to ask me and I'll answer?
So at this point, so I'll tell you.
Please don't talk to me like this. I'm not a bad kid.
Okay. Okay, first of all, you're a young woman now. You're not a kid at all.
Yes, sir, I understand.
Okay.
Please.
We spoke to. No, don't ask questions.
He brought that up.
Please do. I apologize. This just escalated. Yeah. So, Miss,
Yes, sir.
that young woman,
Yes, sir.
never heard of you.
Okay.
Never heard of you. Certainly didn't write you a check.
Okay.
So you're being charged with that.
I understand.
Okay.
And
Do you
now,
have a concealed weapons permit?
I do not.
Okay. So now you're being charged with carrying a concealed firearm.
I understand.
Okay. By any chance, are you a convicted felon?
No.
Okay. Well, then you won't be charged with that. Because those are the two charges you're looking at.
How long am I practice that? This is crazy. never been to jail. I just got out of foster care. Oh my god. I was just at work as a correctional officer. How many bullets were in it?
It was loaded with one in the clip.
Isn't that like extra years every bullet?
I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Oh, uh-oh. This just gets worse and worse.
What happened?
Possession of a firearm with an altered serial number.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to look it up, but I think that's a charge too.
This is not fair to me.
What? It's an altered serial number. Possession of a firearm with an altered serial number is a charge also, right?
Is it?
Yes.
Oh.
What about possession of a firearm during the commission of a
That's
felony?
what I said.
Oh my.
That's what I told Mike.
So you've got CCW firearm.
So you're trying to add charges on?
You're gonna have like 5 felonies.
Why are you trying to make it
Hold on,
worse?
you got uttering,
Oh
concealed firearm,
Please.
altered
This is
serial number,
not
I think
my
it's a misdemeanor.
fault.
Hold on, I'll look it up. And then
Please.
possession of firearm during
Committing
commission
a felony with a firearm.
Oh,
of a felony with a firearm.
bro, how?
I don't know. She didn't have, I mean,
We'll look it up. I
oh,
think
well,
it's
that's what.
merely possessing it while committing, because she's not using it. It wasn't used. You know, it wasn't part of that.
So there's no.
Well, what are we waiting on now?
He's calling the CID. I mean, we can probably go ahead and run it out.
Yeah, I can't run this. I was gonna try to run it.
I have a question.
61.
So being that I've never been in this situation before, and this, I know I'm doing it, so I take responsibility for it. But even like the gun is crazy. Like this is not fair because I have nothing to do with that. And yeah, I'll take responsibility, but there's no way I can get out of it because it was in my purse.
Listen, at some point, someone's going to question you, okay?
Of course.
And if you don't want to talk to us right now, that's just fine.
I can talk. What do you want me to tell you?
You didn't want to talk.
I want to talk. I didn't know this was gonna happen. This is crazy.
Listen,
I'm only 18.
the law takes us very seriously. When we read you Miranda, you say you don't want to speak until you have a lawyer. We're pretty much hands off.
I didn't
Are you-
mean with a lawyer, but with somebody. I'm very vulnerable. I've never. I just don't know what to do.
Okay. So are you saying that you do not want a lawyer and you do want to speak to us?
But what is speaking to me?
Explaining your side of this.
Of course I do. I will speak to you and say my side because I deserve that.
Okay. Your exact words when I held this purse was, "It's not mine."
Yes.
I said, "What is it?" I said, "What's not yours?" You said, "What's in that purse?" That indicates to me you knew what was in that purse.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm not going to ask you questions, but if you want to tell me a story, go ahead.
No, it's not a story. I'm saying it is in my purse.
Okay.
I knew it was in my purse, but I wasn't using it. I was
No,
just.
you weren't, and I'm not accusing you of using it.
I know, but they had just put it in my purse for a second.
They. They.
What's our status? Are we?
We're ready to roll.
Are we talking now, or?
Well, she does not want to have an attorney. She wants to tell us her side of it.
I mean, I still want an attorney, but I'm not obviously. I don't.
You have no obligation to do so. If you talk to us now, you are doing it on your own free will.
Of course.
Okay.
But you suggest do you think I should have a lawyer?
We don't give legal advice.
I don't know what to do.
Well, listen. Again, you are an adult. I think you know what's going on here. Like Officer Miller just explained, you have no obligation to talk to us. I can read you your Miranda warning again.
I understand my
If you'd like to talk to us, you can.
When will I get a lawyer? Until I go to court, right?
You will go to.
No. I'll talk.
Okay. All right. I'm going to start off with some basic, easy questions, okay? You're 18 years old. Is this your correct address here in Brooksville?
No, not anymore. No, that was my old foster home.
What is your address?
I just moved there. It's in Wildwood. It's like 32nd Place. Something. It's right next to the Villages. My brother Shane Thomas lives there. It is wife Nicole Thomas.
Is that who was here with you today?
No. I became like homeless when I got out of foster care, and they took me in, and I just recently moved with them.
With your brother and Nicole?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so who came in here today when I was coming in and they were walking out? Who was that?
That was my friend.
What's her name?
They call her Dope Boy. I don't know her full name.
Is she from up north in Wildwood also?
No.
Give us more than Dope Boy. You have part of a name. Give us part of a name.
No, Dope Boy.
That's a nickname.
Yeah, that's what everybody calls her.
I know, we know that, but is it Brittany?
You got a first name?
No.
This check. Where'd you get this check from?
My cousin.
Her cousin? Okay. And you were the one that volunteered to come in and pass the check? Okay. And you knew that this was a stolen check?
No.
Do you know how they got the check?
No. They said that it was like a legit job.
A legit job?
A legit check, but it wasn't. Obviously.
Obviously.
But obviously it wasn't legit. You did know that, right?
I didn't know it was like this. I didn't know it was fraud.
Can I ask? Do you know Sharon?
No.
Did you do any work for Sharon Jones?
No.
Did you sell Sharon an item?
No.
So, how is it that she came to pay you $605?
I'm so
So you knew this was a bad check.
No, I didn't know it was this bad. I didn't know it was this, like this.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna switch over to the guy. You told us that they set you up.
No, I said I think I was set up.
Okay.
Like, I know the gun was in my purse, obviously.
Is that your gun?
No, that is absolutely not my gun.
Did you put the gun in the purse though?
No, I did not put the gun in the purse.
Is this your purse?
Yes, that is my purse.
Wait, you knew the gun was in the purse?
I didn't know the gun was in the purse.
You said, I know
I did.
you did. Okay.
So you knowingly walked into a bank with a gun in your purse.
I'm going to jail for so long.
What was your intentions with the gun?
I didn't have any intentions because it's not my gun. Like, I don't do stuff like this. I would never do anything like that.
But, I mean, you seem intelligent enough to know that bringing a gun...
But I knew I should have took it out too. But they told me not to let the other person in the car see it, so I kept it in there.
I'm sorry, to not let the other person in the car?
To not let the other person in the car see the gun.
And who was the other person?
The cousin.
The driver,
Yes.
right? So Dope Boy, is Dope Boy the one who put the gun in the purse?
No. There was one person.
So there were four people in the car.
No, that's three people.
So you're talking about the driver?
No, I'm saying there's the driver, Dope Boy, and there's another person.
Okay. So including you, there was four?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Two males, two females? Including yourself? Are we all good here?
I will handle it. Well, there's no cash. There's no wallet. Is there a wallet? But you had your ID in here, right? Okay. So this, I think, can go with her to the jail. There's no medication. Who has your phone? The others? Okay, okay.
And nobody's phone number. Like, is there a way when you go to jail that I could give you a name and you can find a number in the system?
Well, this is how this works. If you want me to reach out to somebody and you're willing to give me their name, maybe you should think a little harder about the 3 people who were in the car.
So I can't make a phone call?
Oh no, at the jail you can make all the phone calls you want.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. I'm asking if I give them a name and they can look up a phone number.
And I don't know, maybe you can ask them. I know if you had a phone, they let you go through your own phone.
So, like, if I can't come up with anybody's number, I'm just gonna be sitting in jail with nobody knowing.
Well, then you'll go to first appearance tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
and you'll probably be given a bond.
Bro, what if people do to me in jail? I don't know.
Listen.
Jail is not...
Corrections officers are professionals. They're there to protect prisoners from each other and from them.
My sister-in-law works at a correctional officer and she's...
Do you know her phone number?
No.
Who is this young lady?
Oh, you know what?
That's your sister.
That's my blood sister.
We're gonna use
You guys...
one case number.
You guys... That's
Yeah, I
my
have it here if
sister's
you need it.
thing in there so you guys can go first.
5284.
524.
Right? You have my sister's work ID so you guys can call her, right?
Well, we're not. Yeah, when you get to the jail, you can call her. Okay. You ready?
She was charged with forgery, carrying a concealed firearm, and possession of an altered firearm. She was sentenced to 18 months of probation and 50 hours of community. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this.